Hello, today we will not be talking about Gummo Gummo pirates, okay? I swear. We're gonna talk about normal things that normal people like. Yes, anyway. Hello. I like the running animation. Do you like it? Look, no, not talking about One Piece today. Look at my running animation. I don't no. Stop it. You're leading the witness. You're leading the witness. Dofi talk confirmed. We're not talking about Dofi. Okay. Konnichiwa! Hello, hello, it's me, your hallowed Huldra Blossom. Hi! Casey, thank you for being first. You're first and only. If anyone says I rose, I'll smack him. Hello, Panda. Blossom! Hello, Bucky. Hello, Casey. Don't talk about One Piece. Challenge level impossible. Hello, Draco. We're talking about normal. We're gonna talk about normal things. Normal things. Like, what do normal people talk about? Guys, what do normal people talk about? Konnichiwa, hello son, how are you doing? Hello, Mark, good to see you. How the freak? What do people normally talk about? Jobs, weather, taxes. The weather has been stormy. Yep. Are you crying? Because I'm trying to be normal. Whoa. Boop. Boop. It's been stormy out. It's been very nice. I like the storms. I walked outside to take the dog out and it was like stormy and I was like, oh, I was like eating up the weather, just like freaking in a moment of pure bliss. 2 a.m. and I ain't asleep. Oof. You need your sleep, my friend. My washing machine was broken, but I think we got it fixed, which is good. Talk about your least favorite anime. That, I actually do have a least favorite anime. And it is because it was, not good. Patch Bell? No. It was called The Dangers of My Heart. And people actually like it a lot, but I did not. It was advertised in a deceitful way in my brain. I wonder if I used my college thesis. No, I love One Piece. The Dangers of My Heart is the anime that I hate the most, I'd say. And the thing is that it's because it was supposed to be like I think a middle school or maybe high school. Romance. But how they advertised it was that you follow this kid who's next PNG is Dangers of My Heart character. I don't even know. Hell 14 Rings. It was like the main thing was that the main drive was that there was this kid that was super mentally ill and he wanted to kill someone. And it was like, ooh, that's interesting. But he falls in love with the girl that he planned to kill. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, it's gonna be like a drama. And then it was like a comedy. And they like basically only had the first episode where he planned to kill her. And then after that, he just kind of dropped it altogether. It was really dumb. Most base trope. They didn't use it well. And then it just became this kind of thing. And then they were like really pushing how horny this like middle schooler was for this girl in like a really uncomfortable way. And it's like, I didn't need to see that. I didn't want to see that. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. It does that trope but better. Ooh. Currently shopping for groceries with my mom. I'll have my phone up with your stream until I leave the store. Take care, Crafter. It's good to see you. Socially inept boy and bubbly girl anime. I'll say read a couple of chapters of manga and felt roughly the same. Full of sip of marmalade. Dangers of My Heart was bad. And then it just kind of like, I watched like season 1 and I think season 2 or most of season 2, but I just kind of dropped it at one point because I was just like, okay, I get that they're developing the character, but they kind of like, the main development of the character was that he was horny for this girl and he was like, you know, doing inappropriate things to the thought of her. And as he started to fall in love with her, he could no longer do those things. And he was like, what the frick? Because I actually care about her. Now I can't do that anymore. And I'm like, that's a weird development, but all right. Okay. I didn't really much like it. Also, he was like way too young. And it's like, kid is very young. One Piece is getting a new season. I'm pretty sure One Piece is in the middle of a new season. Any anime that you're waiting for a new season? I was waiting for one of my favorite anime, Welcome to Demon School Irma-kun, which is a fantastic anime, by the way. So it's, bro. Irma-kun is a fantastic anime because it's about this kid who, he's sold by his parents to a demon. And he's like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And then the demon's like, yes, I have bought you for the sole purpose of you being my grandson. And he's like, what? Like, I've always wanted a grandson, but I'm really old and I'm not married or anything. So I decided to, adopt a human as my grandson. And Irma's like, oh, right then. He's like, so now you get to go to demon school and have fun and make friends and stuff like that. Just don't tell anyone you're human because they'll eat you. He's like, ah! It's a comedy. Resident Evil. It's a comedy. It's very cute. The main joke about Irma is that one, he's like extremely good at dodging things because he's like grown up in a really hard life where he like had to like fight for his life constantly because his parents would put him in dangerous situations because they just didn't care about him. He also can't say no to anyone anytime for any reason because as soon as someone says please, he like gives it immediately. He's like, okay, I'll help you. And so he's just like this kind of wimpy kid who is like somehow failing upwards, and like the first day at school, he like, I think it was like his granddad was like, okay, read this thing out loud. Read this thing out loud in front of the school or something like that. And he's like, okay. So he gets, and they're like, this is a new kid. His name is Irma. So he goes and he starts reading this weird text, and like everyone is just terrified and like standing there, and he's just like keeps reading it and he finishes it, and then everyone starts applauding and they're like, yeah, it was a cursed text. It will kill you if you get a word wrong. And he's like, what? And he's like, yeah, but if you get it right, then it blesses you. He's like, what's the blessing? Well, you'll never trip for the whole day. For a whole day, you won't trip. And then it actually is really useful because he ends up like accidentally picking a fight with like this student named, what is his name? What's his name? He has pink hair. And he's a main character. Irma-kun characters. What's his name? How did I forget him? Asmodeus, right. He picks a fight with Asmodeus by accident. Death or not tripping for a whole day, fair trade. It was like really funny, but everyone immediately is super impressed with him, and he's just like, I want to stay out of the limelight. But anyway, Asmodeus picks a fight with him, and Asmodeus is like the honors student, and he has fire magic, and he's known to be like this really tough dude who's like in the same class as Irma. And so Irma ends up like accidentally like suplexing him. Just absolutely defeating him by complete accident. And so Asmodeus, because he's very prideful, he's like, okay, you are now the person that will train me. You are my master, basically. You are going to train me to be the strongest demon. I will be your knight from now on. And Irma's like, what? It's like, yeah, okay, Asmodeus is just now his like sworn friend for life. One Punch Man. and it was really funny. And then he meets like Clara, who's this like girl that is like absolutely like ADHD, completely bonkers crazy, and no one wants to hang out with her because she's so energetic. But some people use her because she has an ability to copy anything that she's seen before, so she can just like get you free food or things like that. So people use her a lot of the times for food or video games and stuff like that, just like give us this thing. But Irma ends up befriending her, and it's really cute. So the three main characters are Irma, Asmodeus, and Clara. And Asmodeus is like constantly simping for Irma. He's like, you're so amazing, you're so cool, you're the coolest, I want you to be the next Demon King. And Clara's just like kind of falling in love with Irma a bit, but she's also kind of weird because she doesn't really understand what love is. But those are main characters, and then like as it progresses, they have like the Misfit class, which is like a place where everyone who's caused issues or is kind of weird. It's also called the Abnormal class, and like anyone who is a little bit weird is sent there. So Irma is sent there. Asmodeus and Clara also are sent there. And then they like meet like a bunch of other students that are all kind of freaks. One of my favorites is Sabinok because he's like this big jock dude that he's like, his whole purpose, he wants to be the Demon King, which like the person that supposedly is like shapes the demon world and everything. And he's kind of like he's like this big dumb jock, you think, but then he's actually like he kind of bends the stereotype because he's actually like very well read and actually like pretty intelligent, and his power is cool too. All of them have like bloodline abilities that are like superpowers, and his is that he has like certain, like he wears like metal around his neck, like these three things. He has like gold, iron, and copper, and if he like bites down on one of them, then he can make a weapon of whatever that metal is. He can just make one. So like he'll like do a cool thing where he'll like bite down on one of the metal, and then he suddenly like has a battle axe or something like that. It's really cool. But all of them have superpowers. All of them have like their own abilities, and it's really cool. It's slowly building up more because there's like this prophecy that the next Demon King. Also, we don't know what happened to the last Demon King. He just vanished one day. But he seemed to have been a really good guy, and he was also very close with Irma's grandpa. But the prophecy of the new one is that like the Demon King will come from another world, and he'll have a magic ring on his hand, and then like Irma gets the same ring, and like all these, and he'll like subdue all demons or something like that. He'll make them he'll unite them all, and like you see Irma like start to befriend everyone. And it's like, oh, like, you know, like the Irma's set to be the next Demon King, but you're kind of wondering how the heck he's gonna manage it just because he's such a fool. He's just like such a silly little kid. But like they're leading up, and it's really good. I tried a little Debbie product for first time ever, fudge rounds. Delicious! All animes are different SCPs. Anyway, Irma is a quality anime. It's getting like more and more like in depth, and there's a new season that just came out. Well, it's like airing right now every Saturday, so I actually watch the new episode every Saturday. This new one is a music festival, and they just introduced a new character that actually has been in the story the entire time, but his bloodline ability is that he's like, people don't pay attention to him, so he's like been in the background the entire time, and we just like kind of went, huh, that's weird, who's that guy? Anyway, and but he's a really funny character. Next season of Apothecary Diaries comes out this fall. I am excited for Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries is fantastic. I was really into that. Romier. Also, Romier was a cool character from Irma. I'm just looking at some of the characters. I want to watch more Irma, but it's not there. Half a season movie, then second half a season. That's what I heard. If you haven't watched Apothecary Diaries, it's a fantastic show. The main character is Meow Meow, and she's adorable. I was thinking, because I'm not really interested in like the Chinese aesthetic, and it's very like Chinese-ish in some ways. But I actually liked it a lot. I also thought that it might be a little bit more inappropriate, but it's actually pretty tasteful. It's pretty funny. Whenever they like have anything kind of inappropriate, they kind of joke about it. Like, especially, it's weird because like some of the, I don't know, Chinese aesthetic worked very well. It did! Like, for a show about courtesans and all sorts of stuff like that, you'd think it would be a lot more inappropriate, but they make it very good. They make it very good. They make it in a way where it's not like super inappropriate or anything like that. It's very well written. And there's so many dramatic twists. And like I knew from the beginning about Jinshi, I think that's his name, Jinshi. I knew some things about him immediately. I was like, I can guess things. Like I've never watched anything to do with Apothecary Diaries at that point, but I was like, I know about Jinshi. I know he's not what he says he is. And then but then they gave some killer reveals. I was like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's a great anime. Go watch Apothecary Diaries. What's your favorite and least favorite character in Apothecary Diaries? I like Mao Mao. I like Mao Mao the best. She's I relate to her in some ways. She's kind of weird and kind of quirky. I like her. My least favorite character? What's his name? I don't want to spoil Apothecary Diaries by just like dropping things. Let me see. Characters. My least favorite character is actually a character that I prize ASMR. No. I'd say Lakan is my least favorite character, but not in like a I think he's like a bad really written character. In fact, I think he's a fantastically written character. He just gives me the creeps. Just like when they did the reveals and everything about him, I was like, okay, it makes more sense. But Lakan was like, ooh, what is this guy about? I don't trust him. I never trust him. I don't care about his story or anything like that. Lakan freaks me out. He freaks me out, man. He's like too clever. He's too clever. He's a creep. He's I did like how he was written though. Never trust anime characters that smile with their eyes closed. That's him! That's him! He freaking like keeps his eyes closed most of the time and he has like that cat look, I don't know. Say he's as sly as a fox. He is as sly as a fox. I think he's a fantastically written character, honestly. He's like a very well-written character. The way that they write him is like this very clever, very conniving. You never know what's on his mind, and he's like very scary in that sense. He's very scary in that sense. You're kind of like, ooh, what are you thinking, sir? They don't allow you to see inside his mind that much. Great first position, horrible human being though. Yeah, he's a horrible human being. He's a horrible human being. They did, I don't know how far you made it in Apothecary Diaries, but they did like make him very human in some ways. That was like a very good ways. They kind of like show off a little bit more of his character and you kind of understand. And I was like, okay. It made him from just this dude that I was like, oh, this guy's just awful to be awful, to like a character that was like, this character has complexity. He's like a morally gray character. He's very odd. He's very odd. I'm caught up with the anime. Okay. He's Lakan is very interesting. He's like weird, man. I think that the scene with him and Mao Mao on the steps was very like when she's like trying to get into the building, that scene like gave me chills. And it was so good, man. Ah. It was so good. The Apothecary Diaries is quality. I'm very interested to see what they do in the future with Lakan, especially because like he doesn't really seem to respect or care about authority that much. So it's kind of like, well, he kind of does because everyone sort of has to, but he's the ways he treats like Jinchi, I think that's his name. Like he doesn't really care about his status. And it's like, Hmm. Hmm. Although apparently in the manga or book or whatever it's based on, they changed a lot of his story. Like the anime is different from the manga. Lakan's backstory was very different. I was like, interesting. I liked the way that they made Lakan like they had him. The fact that he can't see people's faces is very fascinating to me, because that's an actual like mental thing that some people have where they cannot recognize people's faces. And so the way that they're like, oh yeah, he has this thing, he can't recognize people's faces, but a few people, just a few people. It's like, it's interesting how they use it. Like the episodes where we actually got to see Lakan's point of view were fascinating to me. Very, very well written character. Very well written character. I liked how they depicted face blindness. It was so good! It's a fantastic freaking show, man. I love Apothecary Diaries. I'm excited for the next season. Did you see the frog scene was quite I was watching this with my friend Laurie, and me and her, we got to the frog scene, and I think she'd already seen it. And me and her were just cracking up. We were laughing so hard. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Mal Mal, please! Mal Mal, please! Oh man. That was a very funny scene. The frog scene is pretty funny. I love that you can call it the frog scene, and you can like, everyone knows what you mean if they've watched it. No, we're not talking about law. We're not talking about law today. It's we're talking about different animes for once. Like Apothecary Diaries or Irma. Irma is my son, and I adore him. I think Irma-kun, the anime Irma-kun is one of my favorites animes of all time, actually. I'd say, actually, I put like a list, not in really order. Not in much order would be, obviously One Piece, Welcome to Demon School, Irma-kun, Trigun, Fruits Basket, Full Metal Alchemist, and of course, Blackjack 21. When it gets clapped by 90% of their fights. Character that loses most fights. You already know who I'm thinking of. Full Metal Alchemist, or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Brotherhood. Peak Gun mentioned good taste acknowledged. Thank you. Trigun is fantastic. Interestingly enough, I was watching One Piece yesterday with Goodish, and I found out that I was like, I recognize Spandam's voice actor. Have you seen the OG FMA? I have. It's pretty good, but as soon as it stops following the manga, it gets weird. But Spandam's voice is the same voice actor who voices Vash from Trigun in the Japanese dub. I've personally not seen the Japanese dub, but I have seen. Have you watched Stargaze? I have not. I remembered it. I want to see it. Remember the bunny lady? I think it's been forever since I've seen the original, but I remember a lot of things are weird in it. First, Abu Black Ops from Naruto. I've not watched Naruto. I want to see Stargaze. I hear that it's really, really good. I want to see. I think Millie comes back, which is fantastic. Animation is so fluid and pretty. The original was already really pretty. You know what's so cool? Okay, so I found out the guy who voiced Spandam in Japanese voices Vash in Japanese, which is crazy to me that they have the guy that voices Vash voice a bad guy in One Piece. Crazy. But not only that, in the Japanese of Stampede, he doesn't voice Vash anymore, but he voices the radio DJ that talks in Stampede, which is really cool. I think I was watching the English dub because I think I don't remember. The original Trigun I watched in English because I was starting out in anime, and it's one of the few ones that has a really good dub, I think. Fruits Basket I've also watched the dub of. It's very good. Fruits Basket dub. Also, Spandam's voice actor voices a character in Blackjack, and I was like, crazy, man! How long has this guy been around? Blackjack is one of my favorite animes, so it's crazy that he voiced a character in it. I like listing anime frauds, not gonna lie. Megumi is a fraud. I don't know that one. Oh, but I love Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I want to rewatch it. Blackjack is a... Oh, JJK, okay. Blackjack is an anime created... It was originally a comic series from, like, the 1970s. Created by the guy who made Astro Boy, but he created Blackjack, who the main character is named Blackjack, and he's a surgeon who is like a miracle worker. He can like any like surgery or illness he can basically fix because he's like super doctor. But he like lost his like medical license. He's like unregistered because the people who were in the medical office were corrupt and they only wanted to do things for money, but he would do like dangerous operations because he was like, well, they're dead anyway if we don't do this, so we have to do this dangerous operation to save their life. And he knew that he could do it. He knew he could pull it off every time because he's like that cool. So yeah, Blackjack is like this unlicensed doctor, and in the normal series there's like an OVA which is actually pretty much made for adults. It's a little bit more gory, it's a little bit more violent, it's a little bit more intense, there's some more mature topics in it. And then they took that OVA and they were like, this is a proof of concept. Okay, now we're gonna make a TV series. And then the TV series was for kids, which is weird. It was still good. It was still good. But it was a lot more watered down. But it had the style. You could really tell it's the guy who made Astro Boy. I think the main character's name is Kuro, but he goes by Blackjack because he doesn't like the connection with his original name. And Blackjack has like half of his face is like scarred up because he had like he nearly died as a kid because of an explosion that killed his mother. Anyway, so it's a tragic backstory. In the normal series, they have a bunch of episodes that are very episodic, not really connected to anything, but they're just Blackjack going on adventures, doing operations, all sorts of stuff. And he has, I think he has Pinnacle, who is his little adopted daughter who insists that she's his wife. It's weird. She's like, I'm your wife, and he's like, no, you're not. You are not. She's weird. And then she's actually like older than she is, but also not. She's like supposedly like 16 or something like that, but she's actually only like 4 or something because she was like a teratoma. She was like connected, like they give her backstory in like one of the episodes near the end of the original series, where they talk about how she was like a merged twin with like her sister, and she was like actually, as her sister was like growing up, she was actually like just like killing her by accident by just like sucking all the nutrients away. So Blackjack removes her and then like performs the surgery to give her her own body, and then like adopts her because he's like, well, you have nowhere else to go, so I guess you're my daughter now. You're my daughter now. So even though she was like she like was born at like and grew up as part of someone else's body, she's also like only been in her own, had only had her own like body and her whole own form for like a couple years. So it's very weird. It's a weird anime. Anyway, Blackjack 21 is a series that was supposed to be a sequel that's actually less episodic and more plot heavy, where like Blackjack has like he like some people in the government are after him and they're like trying to kill him, and they're also connected to like his father who abandoned his mother and him, and so like there's like this really weird thing happening, and so he's like having to run for his life and try to figure out the secret, and then he finds out they're linked to the incident that nearly killed him and did kill his mother when he was young, and he's like, I need to find out the past. I have to figure out the secret. What happened? What happened? So Blackjack 21 is really good. And it's like he's like super cool. The main also I think it's funny because Blackjack he's like super surgeon doctor dude, but he dresses like a straight up vampire and he has skunk hair. He looks really edgy. And when he goes into hiding, the only thing he does is he wears a hat. He just wears a hat. He's like, yes, now no one will recognize me because I'm wearing a hat. He has this cool like fedora thing. It's cool. I love Blackjack 21. It's pretty dated nowadays though. It came out in the early 2000s. Look, the hat works. He looks cool, man. Let me see. Blackjack anime. There's also the Young Blackjack series, which is terrible. It's just awful. It's just not good at all. Here, let me show you my boy. Let me show you Blackjack. He's really cool. You have an image here. Boom. It's very small. That's what he looks like. Look at him. He's so handsome. He's got like the skunk hair. Part of his hair is white and part of it's black. And you know, he has like he had a skin transplant. And so that's why his like face is like that. He's really cool, man. Look at him. He's so handsome. Ha. Blackjack is so cool, man. I wish they had made more content with him, but they said that it's become so dated that they don't really know what to do with like bringing him back or any revival, because Young Blackjack was supposed to do that, but it wasn't great. My friend group and I first met for the first month of hanging out. I only wore contacts. I wore glasses once, said hi to some of them, and they had no clue who I was. Like, huh? Huh? Blackjack looks cool, though. He's so cool, man. So cool. But you can kind of see it's the Astro Boy style. It's so cute, man. I love the Astro Boy. The Astro Boy style looks very soft to me. Like, even an edgy character like Blackjack Jack looks very soft in the style that he draws in. Yeah, Young Blackjack was supposed to be like a revival for Blackjack, but it kind of flopped so humongously that it's probably the death of Blackjack. Which is sad, because Blackjack was a fantastic series. It was fantastic. I watched every episode. I watched all the OVAs, I watched every episode. I don't think I ever finished 21. I need to finish 21, but it's very good. Every time I see you, there are more things on your head. That is true, Astral. That is true. Is your neck okay? Look how small my neck is. How do you think my neck is okay? No. Also, I was talking about my boy Blackjack. I love him. Like I said, I like characters that are doctors. No, your back isn't, but that's for a different reason. No, my neck is. My neck. Look at my neck. Terrible. I have the world's smallest neck and a big ass head. What neck? Exactly! The only reason you can see that I have any kind of neck is because I'm wearing a bow on it. Just a head and then shoulders, bruh. I want to watch more Blackjack content, honestly. I was watching through 21. I might do art later. Let's go! Depends on how I feel. Whew. Yeah, Blackjack 21 is very interesting. They like unearth all these secrets and stuff, and then I don't know. Blackjack as a person is like this really chill. He's like really cool about stuff. He's so cool. He like always knows what he's doing and he's clever. So I can't hide from me forever, Astral. I made a deal with Panzer and I'm a dragon of my word. I think we're closer to getting your design finalized. Let's go! Don't threaten Draco. What is it? Oh, like one of my favorite things is in Blackjack 21. It's like episode 2 or something like that. He gets he keeps getting called by this guy who knows his name. He knows who he is, who knows he's like Kuro. And he's like, interesting. And then he finds out this guy is his dad, and he's like, oh, great. The guy who abandoned me and mom. That's crazy. If I can remember, your proposal? Oh. He's like, that's crazy. And so he like goes to, like, this is literally like the second episode. This is how cool the freaking Blackjack is. He goes there. He goes to like his dad's like mansion, and he finds out his dad is like the super rich businessman, whatever. And of course, like, he's also like super badass because he's like Blackjack is super badass because like the guy's guards is like, you can't come in, we have to check your stuff. And he's like, this is my medical equipment, and if you don't want me here, I'll just leave, but your boss told me that he wanted me here, so you know. And then his dad's like, okay, you can come in, you don't have to check his belongings. And he walks in all sure of himself, and they start to talk about stuff. And then it turns out that his dad has a new wife. But his new wife has been in like a fire that left her face completely scarred. And he asks Blackjack, he's like, I want you to make my wife the most beautiful woman in the world. He's like, you can do like plastic surgery, you can do everything like that. I know you can. You're Blackjack, you're like this mythical doctor, surgeon. Like, this is something you can do. And he's like, so you don't want me to restore your wife's old face, like, because I could do that? And he's like, yeah, anyone could do that. I want you to make her the most beautiful woman in the world. And Blackjack's like, okay, so like, why is that? And he's like, well, because I'm the best and I deserve the best, and I want her to look the most beautiful that she possibly can. So like they kind of go back and forth, and Blackjack even like straight up is like, how do you know that I'm not just gonna make her hideous? How do you know that I'm not gonna like kill her? What if I just killed her in the surgery? What if I did that? I could do that. What if I did that for revenge? And like this guy's like, you wouldn't, right? You wouldn't. You're a good guy. And he's like, yeah, I'm a good guy, but you know, you abandoned me and mom when I was a kid, so maybe I'd do that. Maybe I'd do that. Maybe I'd just kill your wife that you love so much. What if I did that? And I'm like, Blackjack, that's so dark. You can't do that. But eventually he goes, fine, I'll help you out. But I'm going to charge you a ridiculous fee. Which actually isn't that much in today's money. It's literally like maybe $100,000, but back then it was like freaking asking for like $1 million for this. He's like, you have to pay me $1 million and I want half of it up front. And so his dad's like, fine, I'll do that. I'll do that. And so Blackjack's like, okay. And so then like he's about to get into the surgery and he goes and he turns to me, he's like, do you have any love left in your heart for mom? For like the person that you left? Do you care at all about your like, you know, your first wife or me? Do you have any like care at all? And his dad like thinks for a second and he goes, no, like all of my love is for my new wife. Everything is for her. And Blackjack says, okay. So he does the surgery and like then he's like, okay, so she's gonna be wrapped up. You're not gonna be able to see her face for like a month. And his dad's like, okay, but you have to stay here because I don't trust you. You probably did something. I don't know. Maybe you made her look worse, but so I'm gonna keep you here for that month. So Blackjack's like, fine, I'll stay here for a month. I could use a vacation. So he stays there for a month, and when they finally unwrap the bandages, Blackjack like unwraps it, and like the girl is facing away, like the wife is facing away, and he's like, take a look at your wife. I made her look like the most beautiful woman in the world. And the wife turns around and her face is the exact face of Blackjack's mom and his dad's first wife. And he's like, what the frick did you do? And he's like, I made her the most beautiful woman in the world. It's like, you made her look like my first wife. Why did you do that? And he's like, well, of course. I find my mom the most beautiful woman in the world. You asked for it, and I gave that to you, so. And then he straight up like says, if you had any care for her in your heart, I wouldn't have done this to you. But now you have to live with this woman that you say you love so much. And you have to look at her face every day and remember the woman that you abandoned. Every day for the rest of your life. And Blackjack walks out, and he's like, also, I'll be waiting for the rest of my payment. And he straight up just like ditches his dad crying, sobbing on the floor, and the wife confused. I'm like, what? That's so cool! Blackjack is so cool and clever! Also, that was like such a freaking hit, man. That was crazy. That episode was so cool, man. I love Blackjack. It's such a cool anime. It was so cool. You want to join me for the art stream? I might. I do need a shower, but I could do that. Okay, Blackjack 21 is a fantastic anime. Go watch it, please. It's a fabulous anime. Oh, I'm a man now. What is this? Now more reason to stream. Let's go. Oh, Mouse PI for Hire is on Keymailer. Wonder if I asked for the... I don't even care as much for that. But it would be funny if I got it because it'd be really funny. They're putting Evangelion in Final Fantasy 14? That's crazy! Your viewer ratings are gonna drop now that you're a male VTuber. Crazy. How? Unless you're an F-boy. I'm not an F-boy. Kind of look like a... Well, not quite a twink. I'm a little too wide to be a twink, I think. Model of Blossom that makes me feel the most confused. 24 player collaborate again. Ooh. Hi, Astral. That's still a twink. Hello, JM. Welcome. See you later, maybe. See you later, alligator. Why does the mouth look so far up when I do this angle? Send me this model if you would. You want this one? Want to study it? Sure, let me see if I can find it again. It wasn't from Snow Bear. Ooh, that's a cool model. Holy heck. I don't think it was from Snow Bear. There's like these two model makers that do stuff. There it is! I found it! There's a free version that you can download, which is the one I'm using. It doesn't have all the toggles, but it has the main rigging. That's what I use. You're finally awake. I think it's rigged pretty well. Male models are notoriously not rigged very well, but I think this one's rigged pretty well. Boing. Not as stiff as like some of them are. Oh wait, I'm too far to the side. Let me. Oh. Here we go. I kind of want to get back into 14, but I kind of am like, if I get back to 14, I might as well get back to Guild Wars 2, and if I get back into Guild Wars 2, I might as well give up on anything else. And just obsess over it. I did talk for like an hour about Guild Wars 2 yesterday. It's a fantastic game, by the way. Cool. Go watch Blackjack 21. It's a great anime. I love it. I want to watch more of it, honestly. I was obsessed with Blackjack for a short amount of time. Like, I just binged, like, everything. But I didn't finish 21. I don't know the ending of 21. It's kind of like the thing. Wrap-up of the series. Very interested to see how it ends. No way it ends with them, like, killing off Blackjack or something like that. That'd be terrible. They can't kill him off. He's too cool. Blackjack is, like, super clever and super, like, always on top of everything. He's a nifty character. They're ending PlayStation 4 support? What? PlayStation 4 is dying? Dang. PlayStation 4 isn't even that old, is it? Eventually they're gonna end the Switch support. By patch 8.3, XIV will no longer be playable on PS4. So 2 years? What the frick? In 2 years. Oh. Set it to list. How long is Blackjack as a series? Okay, so the OVAs are only like maybe 10 episodes or less, I think. And they're very disjointed. They have a different art style. They're much darker, much more adult themed, things like that. The mini TV series has 64 episodes, and Blackjack 21 has like 24 episodes, I believe. You really only need to watch, if you want something that has more of a plot and has more of the story of Blackjack, then you could probably watch 21. It's pretty short. And then if you'd like it, you can watch the main series and the OVAs. There's also a movie. The movie is very weird. It's very weird. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I do remember, like, the main draw of the movie was that there was a bunch of people that were, like, superhumans, basically. They were considered superhumans, but they were actually, like, being pumped full of drugs, and they were, like, dying, and so they bring Blackjack in to, like, cure them. But then he finds out, like, a dark secret, and then he has to try to stop this, like, thing that's happening, like, this government conspiracy. It was, like, an interesting movie, but it was very weird. Also, I remember there was, like, some scene where someone just dies very graphically. I remember that. I think they, like, explode or something like that, and there's, like, guts everywhere. Like, literally their body just kind of... Ugh. I think that was how it went. The movie, like, okay, so it is interesting because, like, the movie was quite graphic. The OVAs were quite graphic, and then suddenly they made, like, a more like a kids show out of, like, literally a surgeon drama. What? What? The Blackjack TV series and 21 were a lot more mild than the OVA and the movie. Also different art style. They were a lot closer to the actual comics, and the style of the guy who made Astro Boy. And then the OVA was different. Blackjack 21 body pieces and an explosion. Blackjack 21. 21 was good. 21 is fantastic. Also, I mean, there are some things in 21 that they reference from the original series, but you don't really have to watch the original series to understand. You might be like, that's a little weird. That thing's there, but it's like but then they kind of quickly explain that it's a reference to someone that Blackjack helped out. Because in 21, a lot of characters from the main series make reappearances as they're like helping Blackjack hide from basically like the government or whatever the frick are the people that are hunting him. And there are a lot of people like you don't need to know a lot about them, but you just need to know that Blackjack helped them at some point. Because he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude, yeah. And Fruits Basket. A lot of people probably know about Fruits Basket now. Fruits Basket was made in the early 2000s. They kind of went off the rails, didn't follow the manga, and then dropped it after like one season. However, they made a new Fruits Basket series. It has 3 seasons, I believe, and it is fantastic. It follows the manga, and the main character is Toru Honda, who is my daughter, and I love her. She is adorable and can do no wrong. She treads the line of a Mary Sue, but she doesn't quite reach the Mary Sue level, and I don't know why. But she's fantastic. I love Toru. She's like one... I don't easily... end up really loving female characters that often, but Toru is one of the few characters that I absolutely adore that's this female. I'm like, I love you. You are my daughter. I would do anything for you. You are actually... There's like so many cute boys in Fruits Basket, and yet Toru is my favorite character. She's the main character, but it's like, Toru, you are the one I love. If you don't know anything about Fruits Basket, it follows Toru Honda, who is recently a orphan. Her mother recently died in an accident, and I do believe it was an accident. And now she's trying to fulfill the promise that she made to her mom, which is to go through high school. But she's like living out of a tent on somebody's property. So she meets the people that own the property, which are what is their family name? Soma, right? It's the Soma family. The Somas are a big family they are very well off in that area, and they are well known to be kind of, some of them kind of aloof. They actually have a huge compound where a lot of them live. But this is a separate area owned by some of the Somas. And Toru was just kind of bumming on their land. But she ends up like running into some of the Somas. She runs into Yuki, I believe is his name. Character names. It's been forever since I watched this. She runs into I think Kyo isn't there at the beginning. She runs into Shigure and Yuki Soma, who are living in this house on the property. And she finds out their deepest, darkest secret, which is that some of the Somas, when in physical contact with someone of the opposite gender, they turn into animals. And specifically animals of the zodiac. Only certain Somas do this, and Yuki and Shigure are one of them. Shigure is the dog, and Yuki is the rat. Eventually, they run into Kyo, who is the cat, who was actually not part of the zodiac, but was in the zodiac myth, is a character who was kind of an outsider of the zodiac, and that's kind of how Kyo is treated too. But over time, she meets basically every single person that is cursed by the spirit of the zodiac, and she befriends them. And like she finds out that a lot of them have very deep-seated trauma based on the fact that they cannot have any physical contact with someone of the other gender, including like their own parents. So like it's kind of like traumatizing for them. They can't live normal lives, and a lot of the times people treat them like, if they find out the secret, then they're treated as monsters. And so they're originally going to the head of the house would say that they would have to like erase the memory of Toru, because they have like this guy that can do that, or straight up kill her. But Shigure, he's like a mysterious kind of dude, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna keep this a secret. How about that? You don't tell anybody that you know our secret, and how about this? We'll let you live in the house here, because we know you're bumming in a tent. So you can live here with me and Yuki, and you can just live in this house, and just don't tell anybody about our zodiac secret." And so then like things get really crazy. A lot of drama happens. It is romance. There's like a love triangles and stuff like that with Kyo and Yuki and Toru, and like a bunch of different characters that really like kind of fall in love with Toru, but Toru has their own feelings. And then the head of the house, they introduced Akito, and Akito is this guy who is the head of the house, and also like kind of the source of trauma for a lot of the people in the zodiac sections. It's a really good anime. It's a very, very good anime. Fruits Basket is fantastic. It has a funny concept, because it's like, haha, like Toru like trips and falls into one of the boys, and they become an animal, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And that's how it kind of starts. But it's they do some comedy, but also it has some serious moments in it that are very very beautiful. I really liked Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket is one of my favorite anime ever. I watched the English dub too, which is great because they brought back the original cast. It was a really good anime. Go watch Fruits Basket. It's fantastic. There's all sorts of drama, and it's also like, it has like a slice of life with a little bit of supernatural flavor in there, and you get to learn about the characters and get kind of attached to them and see how Toru heals some of the people's like traumas and darkest pasts and everything. Just by being a good person. It's one of those things where the main character is just like wins by just being so good. Such a good person, you know? I guess that's where she kind of differs from Mary Sue. Like, I don't know. Also, she's kind of clumsy. She's kind of weird. Fruits Basket is amazing. I love Toru. I love Toru. I actually, when I was with my boily boyfriend, I said that, me and him were kind of like Toru and Kyo, because Kyo is like this kind of edgy tsundere, and Toru is very, like, sweet. And I was like, it's kind of like us, and he actually bought me a little pin, I have it right here, with Kyo and Toru. I'm like, it's us, it's me and boily boyfriend. It's so cute, man. I think my favorite boy is not Kyo, though. I do like Kyo a lot, but I think my favorite is Yuki, because he's a quality dude. Yuki is really cool. I like his English voice a lot, too. He had like this kind of like soft kind of voice where he kind of spoke. But he also was like, I don't know. He's an interesting kid. And the kid that was like, there was a kid that had a lot of trauma that was really interesting. I forget his name. I want to say Honey, because he looks like Honey from Or on High, but he's not Honey. But he's a similar archetype. Also, he was German, which was really cool, because they actually gave him... They did change the voice actor for the... He's one of the few ones they changed for the English dub, but they gave him a German accent, and it was very charming. Because you had this little German boy. And you're like, I love you! You're so cute! Fruits Basket is quality. I'd love to watch it with, do a watch-along or something. I find it funny. I'm looking at, like, my favorite animes. Like, 3 of them are very well known. Trigun, One Piece, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But then, like, 3 other ones aren't that well known, which is Irma-kun, Fruits Basket, and Trigun. Not Trigun, and Blackjack 21. I guess maybe Fruits Basket is more well known. But, I know Irma-kun isn't that well known, Blackjack isn't that well known. But I love those ones! They're so good! Let's change my model. Watch someone, change it again. I have not watched Young Blackjack, but from what I hear, it's like really bad. I don't like the art style at all. And they kind of like butcher Blackjack's character. And like kind of write over some of his like past, like kind of break some of the canon. I don't know. Like they were trying to make it a modern anime and it just feels weird. Alright, let me see. I want to play something. I want to play a game. What game should we play? We could play Kaizoku Muso 3, or we could play One Piece Odyssey. I think I'll do a Pirate Warriors 3. We're almost to Thriller Bark, I think. Pirate Warriors 3. We're not gonna talk about One Piece, but I'm gonna become One Piece. I'm gonna do the One Piece. I'm gonna, go after the One Piece. Ooh. Okay, I think this actually, this setup was better, right? I don't remember. I don't remember. Alright, let me get my controller. I was playing One Piece Odyssey, and they had Adio, I believe his name was, and he was really freaking cool. Wish he was canon. He's just like a side, well, not a side character. He's like one of the main side characters, I guess, for the One Piece Odyssey. But he's like only in One Piece Odyssey, which sucks because I think he's really cool. I think he's probably evil, but I still like him. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Good game. Wonder who will get for the opening. It's weird that I can like recognize characters by their voices now. I think we just unlocked Frankie too, so I'd love to play as Frankie. I haven't had a chance to.
One Piece 海賊無双3よ。
Robin! By Iceberg. Yes! Adventure in Ghost Island. I'm gonna play as oh, they gave us Brooke already! Let's go! I could play as Brooke. Human Weapon. Start a voyage. What's the next one after? Shibondi? I bet they'll let me play Frankie on the next one. This is like a Brook episode. I have to upgrade him though, because he's very low level. I have lots of Zoro coins. Nami coins. And Usopp coins. I want to unlock a skill slot, but... Action shows up in most of my games, and I don't know why. I could... we'll leave that there. The special gauge is good enough. Let's go, Brooke! I don't know any of Brooke's moves. It's the Florida Triangle! We're in Florida now! See where things mysteriously disappear. Yo ho 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 ho. Yo ho 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 ho. Go kigenyo. Yo ho 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 ho. 何十年ぶりでしょうか。人とまともにお会いするのは。見ろ、喋ってる。骸骨がアフロで喋ってる。おやおや。そちら実に麗しきお嬢さん。ビューティフル。パンツ見せてもらってもよろしいですか。見せるか。おい、お前は一体何者なのか。なぜここにいるのか。この海ではどんなことが起きるのか。全部答えろ。そんなことより、お前。You should join our crew. いいですよ。おい。死んで骨だけブルックです。どうぞよろしく。よほー。 Venture on Ghost Island.
新たな船サウザンドサニー号と船大工サイボーグフランキーを仲間に加えた麦わらの一味は
We're in Florida now.
出港後霧の立ち込める不気味な海域そこに現れたのは動く骸骨ブルック彼はヨミヨミの実を食べたために一度死んだが蘇りブルックを気に入ったルフィは即座に仲間に誘いブルックもそれを喜ぶが彼には仲間に入れない事情があったやがて一味の目の前に謎の島
トレーラーバーク
が現れるとブルックは一味と別れて島に入ってしまう冒険の匂いを嗅ぎつけたルフィは仲間と共にスリラーパークに入るがそこでゾンビに襲われルフィたちもまた影を奪われてしまう影を奪いゾンビを操る者の正体は桜花七部会の一つ月光モリアだった再びブルックと出会ったルフィたちは奪われた影を取り戻すため力を合わせて月光モリアに戦いを挑むのだった
Beat Moria and revive the shadows. Nuclear crew and escape from a lost forest. It's a spooky music. Let's freaking go. Okay, I don't know any of his attacks. 45 degrees. Yellow bond invent. Hello, Flushed. Welcome. Lullaby. Okay, I'll learn as we go, I guess. This is a running animation. Oh! Like, walk animation, run. Whoop. I don't know if Brooke is the best to battle with. Kind of like stops battling sometimes? I don't know. Okay, so his finisher is to play music, which makes sense. But it also means he actually stops attacking for a while. Oh, the map is covered. I just realized that. Ooh. Yeah, I can't get through here. Whee! Hello, Robin. Luffy-san. He calls after Luffy. Let's go. Ooh. What's his finale? Oh, of course it's that move. I've already cut you. Yo! Oh, we opened the gate. Let's go. Where do we go from here? But this is the way I already came, right? Oh. Where do I go? Perhaps the base gates have opened. Where is that? Is this it? Oh, Moria! Come here, I'll kill you. Oh, melted into the floor. Moria. Zombie Commander has appeared. Oh, there's your vent.
助かった。俺たちはスリラーバーク被害者の会。私と同じような海賊がこんなにもこの島に。ちょっと面食らってしまいますね。骸骨だから私面なんてないんですけども。よほほほほほ。スカルジョーク。骸骨野郎、ふざけんじゃ。
やめなさい。すでに死んでいるわ。
同じ被害者ということは私たちの敵は同じ。ここは協力し腹をくくってモリアンに立ち向かいましょう。骸骨だからくくる腹ないんですけど。よほほほほ。
よほほほ。
いい加減しばくぞってめ。
もうしばいたらいい。
よほほほ。I'm lost already. They cover up the mini map and I'm just dead. Where do I go? What do I do? Where am I? See, this is how it should be when you play Zoro. Just cover up the mini map completely. Oh. Base captured. Oh, no, that's not Luffy. Okay. We've opened a path. Alright. We can find more crew members. Let's go. Luffy has retreated. Grant. Oh, Sanji! We found Sanji! Let's go! What's up? Advancing towards Chopper. Here's Chopper. Oh. Oh. Where is Chopper? There's Chopper. I don't like this level. I want to be able to see the mini map. Oh, they did like... The way Brick moves is really interesting. They have like multiple layers, so it looks like he's moving really fast. Whoop. Do we skip the bling? Oh, this looks like we have to fight someone. Luffy has appeared. Luffy! Welcome back! Luffy. Isn't there... Be here? Yes. Okay, we're finally making progress. What? Zombie. I wanna fight Verona. Yep. Oh.
ゾンビどもにやられる予定だったのに。私の邪魔をするならどうなっても知らねえ。てめえにこのゴーストの恐ろしさ味合わせてやる。もし生まれ変われるのなら俺は怪になりたい。最低だ。死のう。
おいルビー、何を落ち込んでんだよ。やられたのか。
私は霊体を自在に生み出すホロホロ
ハロハロ。
霊体人間。私の分身のゴーストたちは人の心をうつろにする。
You know, her power would be really cool to have. You just crush anyone that you don't like's will to live.
でもここまでだ。ネガティブホロー。
俺の名はキャプテンウソップ。
なぜだ。なぜ聞かねえ。ゴーストは当たったぞ。一体どんな手を使って。
どんな手も何も、俺は元からネガティブだ。
Oh, now we have to fight Verona. No, don't make me depressed. Get up, Brooks. Oh, Brooks, stop being depressed, please. You're fine. Oh. Come on. Oh. Verona, please stop making me depressed. Verona's hero power has ended. Yeah, come on, Luffy. Ow. Zoro! Successfully joined together with Zoro. Let's go. Okay, we defeated Verona. Draws temporarily. Oh! Jeez. 1 sec. Oh. I meant to pause the game, but instead I messed it up. 1 sec. 1 sec. And I returned. Shindo showed up. Oh, ores! Wait, do I have to fight ores in this level? Okay, some mist vanished. But hello, welcome back. Shindo stopped by, so I wanted to talk to him a bit. We joined Frankie, let's go. Go to Moria Castle. Ooh. I was wondering why I was seeing hands everywhere. It's because I'm partnered with Robin. I thought she was just nearby, but nope. Hello! Welcome! Welcome, Nico. Ow. I was just talking about how I don't think I like Brooke's skill set because it's like, look at this, like you can't tell exactly where you hit for one. And two, like he doesn't have that much AoE. And also like when you are you finish off a combo like that, like he plays music and you get stuck in the animation for his music playing and it's a little annoying. There we go. Go to Moria Castle to find your Kiru. There's a green light over here, so maybe it's over here. I think that Brooke buffs himself, but I'm not sure. Hello, Luffy. The Frankie, Zoro. E. Ors! $28 hours? Yeah, it's crazy. I'm dying. How? Very generous donations. Ooh. How do I... Oh, dang, this is like the first... Ow, the first time there's a boss. Oh. Come on, come on. I remember watching an interview from the English voice actors, and they said their favorite arc to voice characters was Thriller Bark because they got to voice like Luffy's voice actress got to voice Oars and thought it was really fun. Where did Oars go? Get materials. Cranky. Just squirt them, I guess. Protect them while I wait. Alright. Help engineers advance and build the bridge. Make sure Sapper doesn't flee. Okay. I don't know much about One Piece, but I love how the skeleton walks. It's really funny. Like he does a jog, but then oh, where is this back? But then, like, he starts running and he's just like, woohoo! Brooke is really funny.
スーパーやべえぞ
仕方ねえ奴を追っ払うぞ
Sappa. Defeat Oars. Oh. Targeting the bridge.
また橋を壊す気かあいつを攻撃して阻止しろ
Oh. Bazooka.
あんなのがいたんじゃ動けねえ
Ooh.
おい奴にまた橋を壊されちまうぞ
Ooh. Come on, I can't attack you. Ooh. Bazooka.
じゃ奴の攻撃をそう何度も耐えられねえぞ
How do I? Ow!
いますよ
I'm not slash. Okay, that was actually really effective.
あっちに海賊がいる気がするぞ
Bazooka. Okay, it's withdrawn. Let's go. Whee! Move it, NPCs, move it. Oh, they're pretty hurt. That's not great. I don't want to restart this level. Hello, Finger! Welcome! Boris has reappeared. Of course he did.
さっさとやっちまえオーズ
That did nothing, Grant.
また出た今度こそぶっ飛ばすぞ
Yo-ho!
45度
Come on, get vulnerable. Ah! Reverse.
支援フルールベルフィー
Let's go. Okay, Oris is withdrawing. Let's go. Whee!
鬼みてえなやつらだ
Come on. Frankie, come on. Frankie, you need to build a bridge. You doing an escort mission for an entire army? Kinda. I'm escorting the sappers to Frankie so that he can build a,
十分だ
so he can build a bridge. Frankie is making a bridge. Boom! There's the bridge. Thank you, Frankie. Whee!
もうちょい待てよ
Rona has appeared.
オーズの野郎暴れすぎで怖えんだよもう嫌だ宝を持って逃げるぞ
What, do I have to take down Verona? Nami! Hello, Nami. What is One Piece about?
お宝を抱えて逃げる気ね
It's about a pirate crew destroying the world government. That's pretty much it. As you do. It's really good. I love One Piece. Piranha, please stop making me depressed. Up. Okay. Did you recommend it? Of course I'd recommend One Piece. It's a fantastic show. It's very long, but it is well worth it. I think it's very like slow to start out with, but like around episode 50 when you get to Arlong Park is when it really starts to kick off. And then after that it just keeps like the ball keeps rolling and it's really, really good. I'm on like episode 780 something, I think. So I'm pretty far into the story. I was concerned about the 1K episodes. It's actually not that bad. I know it seems like a lot and some of the pacing does get a little bad, but it just means there's always more content to enjoy, and it's definitely worth a watch. Like if you don't like it, you don't like it, but if you do like it, then you've got like a whole bunch of content that you'll never have to worry about running out of, you know? Kuma!
てめえは桜花七部会の一人暴君バーサラミアクマ。モリアの部下か。モリア様、いや結構モリアとはもう関係ねえ。私は今この島から逃げ出すところで。旅行するならどこに行きたい？そんなこと聞いて一体どう？でもやっぱりバカンスなら。
So I can't believe you have 28 hours left. Yeah, I'm a little bit dying. Whoop. Here she goes. Must rake in a lot to manage to afford making all those episodes. It does. It does. It makes a lot of money, I'm sure. Monkey D. Luffy here? Hello. Eternal Subathon. I'll never escape. Do I have to take on Kuma? Might have. Oh, I do have to take on Kuma. Ooh. Kuma. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Hip. Okay, he's stunned. That's good. Whoa. Ooh. Don't charge up your attack. You're terrifying. Huh. Taken down. Let's go. The meet with Moria. You do have to meet with Moria. That's what happens in the show. Where's your event?
Moria. 桜花七部会クロコダイル公認の後その後釜が決まった後継者の名はマーシャル D. ティーチマーシャル D. ティーチ黒ひげという男だ もともとの懸賞金はゼロ。
なるほど、未知数か。よく政府が認めたもんだ。まあ穴埋め作業が済んでよかったじゃないか。
I forget that his Marshall D teach.
それと
Will of D working again.
気がかりが一つある。麦わらの一味だ。
Also, I forgot that Saul had a D in his name, and so rewatching the backstory of Robin, I was like, oh, Saul has a D in his name. That's why he died smiling.
奴らのログをたどると、ここに来る可能性が高い。また一人、七部会が麦わらの手で落とされやしないかと危惧している。
ふざけんじゃねえ。俺の心配だと。雑魚海賊抑制のためこの座についてやっている俺に向かって
必要なら俺が貴様に加勢しても構わない。
誰に口聞いてやがんだてめえ。
Just who do you think I'm talking
そ
to?
の経験も浅い海賊団に俺が負けるかもしれねえと。よく見ていけ。そして報告しろ。麦わらの一味はいとも簡単に月光守屋にやられたとな。
ではしばらく様子を見ていこう。安心しろ、邪魔はしない。
I love Kuma. I just can't hate Kuma. Where is Oris? Oris. Eternal Blossoms. Are the doors locked? I've arrived at my chill space. Hello, Raisin. Welcome. We have to take down Oars. Oars! There's Moria on him now. Okay. Oh! Or get back up. Luffy's in trouble. There's Luffy. I have to go help him. Luffy is not in trouble. He's doing fine. Dang now it adds. What, bazooka? Dude, eventually we're gonna. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. Eventually we're gonna get to fight Caesar. We have to hear his dumb laugh. One more hit should do it. Woo. Gun gathering shadows. Yeah. I saw Oris somewhere. Where did Oris go? Frankie's in trouble. Frankie! No. Oh, man. I don't think I could ever forget Caesar's laugh. It's so unique. Where do I go now? Oh, or is this over there? What? Come here. What? He's running from me. Restored ores. Oh, his Gatling, that hurt. Oh no, Bazooka. Ow. I have to make it all the way around the map. Here you are. Oh. No, Brooke, don't jump down. Bazooka. Come on, come on, come on. Finally, Oris is down. Woohoo! Okay, there's 3 Hikomori.
それじゃキリがないじゃない。モリアの本体を倒さなきゃダメってこと？
Yeah. Find and destroy Morio's true form. One of them is down. Ooh. Don't get up, Boris. You're fighting a giant sort of Oni? Yes, it's a ancient giant possessed by a spirit. It's an Oni. It's an Oni. Where's Moria? May I know why? Yes. Great. Got more stuff. So this giant, ancient giant was brought back to life by Gecko Moria by putting the shadow of Luffy inside him, and so now he gains all of Luffy's skills, and also he's super powerful already because he's a giant. But he also picked up some of the personality of Luffy. Ooh. Is he at full health? How many times do I have to take him out? Bazooka! He's full health? Yeah, I don't know. I think I didn't take down the boss quick enough, so he's at full health again. Huh. This whole section of the story was Halloween based. It was really cool. Oh, ow! Wars, come back here! Ow! He did whip. Ah! Yeah. Almost down again. He's gathered. Ow! He's gathered shadows and restored him again. Of course, I can't hit. Oh! Oh! How do I stop him from restoring? Do I just have to find the real Moria? But I don't know where he is. Oh. Oh. This isn't like in the anime. Come on. Hello, Ors. That defeat him? Oh, okay, so I guess you just had to defeat him enough times. No! Okay, the game just crashed on me. I have to replay that level! Oh my gosh. This time I'm playing as Frankie. I don't want to play as Skeleton. Sometimes when you beat a certain level, this game is a really bad port, so it sometimes it crashes when you get a cutscene. I don't know why. Hell.
One Piece 海賊無双3
Who's that? I'm trying to recognize that voice. Hey, Miss Blossom, happy 58th day of Subathon. Nice to see you playing the One Piece game. Well, when it's not crashing. Yeah, happy. Hello, creepy bro. Welcome. We'll play as Frankie's to see how his strength is. We have to upgrade him though. I have never played as Frankie, so I don't know if he's actually a good fighter or not. But he's probably a good fighter. Gucci, Klein. I have plenty of Inul. Kaku. Do I have a Kaku? I do have Kaku. Sanji. Thank you for having so many hatching coins. Oh, okay. I love Frankie's voice. I'm gonna miss it. What, day 58? Yes, day 58. I've been streaming since January 1st. Of course I've taken breaks as well, but okay, that's kind of concerning. Yeah. Yep. Oh! Once your head gets gradually more crowded. Every 5 subs, there's a random chance of putting some on my head, which is why there's so many things on my head. It sounds like a lot. It is a lot.
コツ進みましょう。
You see my crew? Okay, weapons left. Alright. They just strong right with the light attack and weapons left with the strong attack. Did he do the super? He does do the super. He does the super pose. Let's go. Those are zombies. They are zombies. Oh. Hello, Luffy. Now we have to find our way through the map. Robin! What is the range on that? I don't think that's very strong range. What? What did I do that like boosted my attack? What is this? Strong right, coup de vent. Beans left. Why does it say beans? It's weapons. Coup de boo. Frankie, destroy cannon. Ultimate hammer. Oh! What? He does the super pose! Super! Let's go. He's got decent AoE, but I don't know. Oh, he runs out of cola after a bit and has to recharge. Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. Huh. Come here. Hip. 1, 2. Super! Okay, I'm lost in the woods again. Oh, this is the way to go. Hip. Hello, Moria. Oh. Ow! Frankie's really slow. That's sad. I mean, he is more of a tank character, I guess. Okay, come here. I'm gonna smack you. Moria taken down. The Burn Man! Moria has disappeared. Of course he has. Ginger Cola! keep getting hit every time I try to change cola. Ugh. Ugh. I don't think Frankie is very strong. Oh, I could do a shock. It's cool that he does poses after all of his combos, though. He's like, yeah, super! Frankie is my favorite Straw Hat. He's really cool. He's kind of weird though. But that's all of them are actually freaks. Sanji! We found Sanji! What's up, bud? What's up, what's up, what's up? We need to find Chopper. I think Chopper's over here. Chopper! Chopper! Yay! Up! Great! It's an interesting name for a small creature. His name is Tony Chopper. And he's a reindeer that ate the human fruit. It probably says something that the guy who triple wields swords is probably the most normal one. That's true. Everyone on the Straw Hat crew is kind of weird. Zombie Commander, open gates. Thank you. Up. Oh. Hup. Hup. Super! Come here, I'm gonna hit you. Don't make me depressed, please. Now let's see what your super ability is. Oh no, I ran a Kitsune Rush? Really? Got it. What do you mean, Brock defeated Verona? Nani? Huh, I wonder if Frankie gets some kind of upgrade post time skip. He's leading to Moria Castle have been upgraded. Let's go. Could it be? Yes, indeed, Robin. It is your captain's ghost. Sort of. Hello, Zoro.
りのゾンビどもを倒せ。
Yep.
飛べ。
Where did that not hit the zombie commander, man? Ow. 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 Let's go over here. There's another cutscene. Oh.
あのでっけえのをぶっ飛ばすぞ。
Oop. Right. He destroyed the like ramp, the bridge, right? Run faster, Frankie. Up. I think it's because Frankie's hair looks droopy. That's why he looks off. Ow.
あらー。えったー。足が壊れちまっちゃ進めねえな。おめえら。
Yeah, your place is a cola. That's crazy.
任せろ。すぐに調達させるぜ。
Bunch of bigger fists than arms. Yeah, well, Frankie is not a human. shouldn't. Frankie is not a human. He's a cyborg. He's not doing any damage. That explains a lot from him, actually. Yeah. I didn't mean to activate that. Oh well. Ow! Bell. Ooh, cyborgs are still some percentage human. Frankie actively seeks to become less human, I swear. Up. Okay, let's use our super attack. Vent! My favorite duo. Robin and Frankie, let's go.
あっちに海賊がいる気がするぞ。
Yeah, Frankie's really dumb. He's like basically impervious from the front, but because he upgraded himself, turned himself into a cyborg, he couldn't reach his back, so his back can still be hurt. There's literally a scene where he's like, I'm gonna become impervious to all attacks. So like, how are you gonna do that? And he just lays down on the floor. He's like, yeah, see, now you can't hit my back. I'm impervious to all attacks. Because Frankie's just dumb like that. Come on, sappers. You're sapping my sentry. Or is this gonna reappear here? Whee! There you are. The picture of high intelligence, low wisdom. That kind of is him, isn't it? High int, low whiz. Up. Go away, or is... Alright. Woo. Also, he never wears shoes or pants. He just constantly wears the swim trunks. That's all. I think I boost. Oh, I do have like a cola boost. I see. Hi, Sanji. Now I just wait for the sappers to appear. There we go. Bridge is ready. Let's go. Verona has reappeared. Verona! Where are you, Verona? Oh, hello. Ooh. What does it say? 0. And I'll hit again. I'm out of cola. Restock. Ow. Okay, maybe if I go over here. 1, 2, 3. Don't hit me. Let me restock my cola. Alright, now I'm restocked on cola. Now the cutscene with Kuma. Skip that. Now Kuma's here and we have to take down Kuma. Oh man, he's terrifying. Kuma, you scare me. Stop! He's built like a Dorito chip. Yeah, Kuma is built like a Dorito chip. He's actually really strong in the anime. My God. Delicious Doritos. Also shooting lasers at me. Stop it! Goma's retreating. Let's go! Can I grab the item they had? I have to speak with Moria. Right. Mission success. Also, Kuma canonically carries around a Bible, which is really cool. Gamma no. Give me your oars. Ah, of course he used whip. I just have to run up and down again. I love Doritos. Doritos are, I think, my favorite chip. Stop whip. Ah, bazooka! What is this range? My health is doing bad. Okay. Up. Up. Ow! Rook, I'm coming. I will keep getting up again and again. Find and destroy Moria's true form. I'm guessing it's the one over here. I just helped Brooke. Because I saw him talking. Yes, you're the real Moria, aren't you? Come here. I'll punch you. Sanji's in trouble. Good event! This be the real Moria! Ah. Sub is about to retreat. Dang, Nabbit, why are all my allies dying? Little Sanji. Usopp. Come on. Don't complain, Usopp. I saved your butt. Rook defeated Moria. Alright. Ow. Do Bell. No, he's gonna do bazooka. Oop. Come on, come on. Maria has disappeared. Okay, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Okay, we just didn't get to view it, that's fine. As long as it doesn't crash. Now Moria comes out. Now Moria's in his ultimate form. Ow. It's fine. We didn't need to see the cutscene. I already know what happens. I watched the anime. Boy, he round. Yep. We have 3 charges of hammer, so we might as well use it, right? need to refill our cola. Which means we have to do a combo away from everyone else. Luffy is about to retreat. Refresh cola. Zoro is about to retreat. Zoro! Luffy! Oh. How does that? I don't know what the freaking range on Ultimate Hammer is, but it's not great. Oh, did I fling him off? What the frick? Come here. Huh? Please don't crash. Yes! The game crashes again. I think it's a sign from the Lord. One Piece is so weird. They had to change it from how they did in the anime, I guess. Are they gonna have the nothing happened moment? I think they are gonna have the nothing happened moment.
これだけ弱り切ったお前たちを消したところで何の面白みもない。お前たちの命を助けてやろう。その代わり麦わらのルフィの首一つ俺に差し出せ。その首さえあれば政府も文句は言うまい。
仲間を売れってのか。
さあ麦わらをこっちへ。
断る。
残念だ。
Nuclear bomb!
まだ立ち上がる気力が残っていたか。
どうしてもルフィの首を取っていくのか。
それが最大の譲歩だ。
わかった。首はやるよ。ただし身代わりのこの俺の首一つで勘弁してもらいてえ。大して名のある首とは言えねえが
やがて世界一の剣豪になる男の首と思えば取って不足はねえはずだ。
そんな野心がありながら、この男のためにお前は死ねるというのか。
船長一人守れねえでてめえの野心もねえだろ。ルフィは海賊王になる男だ。
待て待てクソ野郎、お前が死んでどうすんだよ。おうでけえの、こんなマリモ剣士より俺の命取っとけ。この一味で最も厄介な存在になるのは黒足のサンジだ。てめえ、
五将の頼みだ。
これで麦わらに手を出せば恥をかくのは俺だな。
He's what?
その代わりお前には地獄を見せる。
They're like they have different titles. There's Blackleg Sanji, because he always wears black pants and black shoes, I guess. Dang, unrendered.
ウォリアたちとの戦いで蓄積されたすべて
I
の
think
ダ
they
メージが
covered the rest of it. You've
身代わりになるというなら、お前
That
がこの
explains.
苦痛を
Yes.
受けろ。
They did have the nothing happened one.
体が軽いんだよ。なんでだ？
嘘つけ、そんなわけねえだろ。何もかも無事なわけねえ。あの野郎どこだ？
Where's Zoro? He's freaking
おい、
still standing.
あいつはどこだ？
What happened here?
何があった？
何も
Nothing happened. In the anime, he's straight up like most of his clothes got ripped off and he's like bleeding from every orifice and he's just like, nothing happened. I'm fine. Absolutely crazy thing.
あんまり作った。残すんじゃねえぞ。
Wonder if they're gonna have pink sake.
本当に、失礼。先日も今日もお腹いっぱいごちそうになって、私少し太ったかも。
骨なのに。ってやかましいわ。
こんなにうるさいのに目も開けねえな。
It's like average dad returning home.
いつもは一番タフな男がね。
これゾロの分な。さあ飲め。
飲ますな。
Is there they gonna have it? No!
辛くない日などなかった。希望なんか正直見えもしなかった。
にょっ。
でもね、ルフィさん、私生きててよかった。本当に生きててよかった。
そりゃそうだ。
今日という日がやってきたから。あ、私仲間になっていいですか？
あ、いいぞ。さらっと入った。
I guess they don't do a backstory. That would make sense. It'd be too long.
改めまして、私死んで骨だけ
ハミングブルック
と申します。通称花歌のブルック、札付きでございます。
Quite infamous.
今日より麦わらのルフィ船長にこの命お預かりいただきます。骨身を惜しまず頑張ります。よ
He looks chill. Brooke is very funny. He's the musician of the group and he's a little quirky as most as most of the crew is. Next to Shabonde! We're probably gonna get Law. Let's freaking go. We won't be able to play as him yet, though. We have to wait. And now let's play as Brooke. Let's freaking go. This crew is hard to handle. Complete the 3rd chapter of Legend Log. Shabonde! I'm probably going to play as Luffy, though. No, we'll play as Sanji. Wait, there might be a female. If Bonnie shows up. They'll warn us if it's if there's a female, right? Yeah, we're probably fine. We're probably fine. I don't think that there's any female bad guys that show up in Shabonde. Besides if they make us fight Bonnie, but I don't know if Bonnie's even in this game. Sued by Bartholomew Kuma, one of the 7 warlords of the sea, the Straw Hats nearly escaped thanks to Zoro risking his life. Adding Brooke to the crew, they set sail again. Having sailed halfway around the Grand Line at last, they found their course blocked when they reached the cliffs of the Red Line. To get past the continent and enter the New World, they need to have a special coating put on their ship by workers of the Shabonde archipelago and head to Fishman Island under the sea. During their voyage, the Straw Hats met Hachan, an ex-Arlong pirate and current friend. Thanks to his advice, they reached Shabonde archipelago. They're the 11 supernovas. Rookie pirates with bounties over 100 million gathered. In the city, the world nobles, also known as the Celestial Dragons, were behaving outrageously. As descendants of the kings who created the New World government, they could deploy admirals in the Marines. Hachan got in a fight with the Celestial Dragon, was badly hurt. Enraged, Luffy punched the Celestial Dragon. News of the incident soon reached the Marines, completely surrounded Luffy and his crew. Oh, it's such a cool moment. Just as the situation reached a critical point with the arrival of Marine Admiral, mysterious man appeared before Luffy and his crew. Yeah! Silver's O'Reilly! Oh, really so cool. Hello, Ghost. Welcome. Hi. Fearless fellow as well. Thanks. Been wanting to meet you, Monkey D. Luffy. Oh, are you okay? Just woke up, by the way. Welcome. Ray, the coding mech. Soon we'll be surrounded by Marines. Wait, is Kid in this game? I know Law's in this game, but is Kid in this game? You could say Luffy is invincible! Yeah, they cut out Kid! They left Law in, but they cut out Kid! That's so sad! The Kid was here too! Come on! He wasn't that important, and not nearly as important as Law is later in the story, but still. Defeat the Marines. Dang it, they completely cut out Kid. Oh. Oh. Yeah, let's go! Can I team? Yes, I can team up with Law! Let's go! I want to team up with Law. Law's so aggro and edgy post-time skip, pre-time skip. Also post-time skip. He's just an edgy character, but he's like less edgy, I feel like, post-time skip. I guess that's because he kind of has to get along with the Straw Hats. Why is my mini-map so weird? Oh, also, Law gets such an upgrade post-time skip, man. His design pre-time skip looks terrible. Like, what were they thinking? Hello, Law. Marine Commander, come here. I'm gonna smack you. Woo! Shambles! Oh, he's gonna do room first. Yeah, you're right. There's Shambles. Whoop. Let's go! And Law left us. Of course he did. Was with them. He is just being edgy. He protected his crew very well. No, he's not bad. Yeah, that's cool, man. He's even better when he returns in Punk Hazard. Why did my... Okay, why is my... Hachan, hello. We need to unlock the path. Evacuate Hachan to safe space. Alright. Must have pressed a button or something, because the mini-map is zoomed in weird. Back here, Hachi. Rescue, come with me. You should be able to rendezvous again together. Wreak havoc with Zoro and draw the enemy's attention. Can do. Hup. Wonder why it's so zoomed in. No, I'm just wrong with the mini map. Oh, hello. Luffy and Ko more lobster. Hello, Creamsicle. Lobster. Dude, I love that Goodish saw Luffy do I didn't mean to do Kiss in a Rush. Saw Luffy go gear 2, gear 2nd and was like, what the frick? He's like lobster colored. And I'm like, yeah. But he gets really strong. All of Luffy's forms are pretty dumb in some sense. Bad manners, kick cars! Hello, Zoro. How does Luffy even get transformations when his whole thing is that he's stretchy? Gear 5 looks cool. I haven't seen Gear 5 yet. I've only seen Gear 4. I know that he basically manipulates his body somehow. For Gear 2nd, he like increases his like blood flow so he can like move faster and hit harder. For Gear 3, he like blows up his arm to be like a giant fist, and then he like punches things. And Gear 4, he like puffs himself up, but then he uses like his hockey to coat himself. It's weird. It looks really dumb. He becomes Bounce Man. It was super dumb when he transformed into that, but it was also kind of cool because he got so much tougher. You want to hear something stupid? Yes. Enemy reinforcements have appeared. I kind of wish that Law was still around to help me out, but great. I guess not. I guess that is kind of canon. Law just kind of fricked off. What's over here? Why is this place glowing? I'll probably see him more in Punk Hazard and, of course in Dressrosa. He's gotta be there for Dressrosa. I think he's playable when you do Dressrosa. That's what Astral said. Which makes sense because he kind of joins the crew. Question: Kuma? Why are you here? Except it's not Kuma, it's a pacifista. Pacifista! Oh, did somebody say the Maru is gonna show up? I hate that dude. Go up! Stop shooting lasers at me! Oh. Yeah, he doesn't have the paw pads. So you know it's not the real Kuma. Ooh. Stop shooting at me. Yep. Katsa! Except, I guess this is not a cyborg. It's a robot. And taken down. Let me through. Next area, next area, next area. 16 minutes to only have 16 hours left. Well, no, 26 hours yet. Co-captain! Silvers Riley!
しかしよ、ゴールド・ロジャーが処刑されたってことは一味は全員海軍に捕まったんだろ？
捕まったのではない。不治の病にかかっていたロジャーは最後の航海でグランドラインを制覇した後自首したのだ。そして航海処刑の場で大海賊時代の幕開けとなる最後の一言を
Great Age of Pirates!
わずかに灯った命の火を奴は豪華に変えた。我が船長ながら見事な人生だった。
じゃあまるでこの大海賊時代は意図してロジャーが作ったみてえだな。
Merge Express and Ground. Oh. Oof, that's terrible. Hello, Ultra Fan! I hope you find a better job.
そこはまだ答えかねる。ロジャーは死んだのだ。今の時代を作れるのは今を生きてる人間だけだよ。
I wonder if Rayleigh is playable.
一個だけ聞きたいんだけど、ワンピースってのは本当に最後の島に。
ウソップ！宝がどこにあるかなんて聞きたくねえ。宝があるかないかだって聞きたくねえ。ここでおっさんに何か教えてもらうんなら俺は海賊やめる。つまらねえ冒険なら俺は死ね
え。やれるか君に。この先の航海は君らの想像をはるかにしのぐ。
敵も強い。支配なんかしねえよ。この海で一番自由なやつが海賊王だ。
Freest man of the seas is a pirate king!
お前ら気をつけていけよ。
Uh,
本当にありがとうな。
don't give back up. Why are you not despawning? Yeah, open the door. Let me at him.
船の作業には3日もらおう。終わるまで死ぬんじゃないぞ。
Oh wait, does this mean we're gonna have to fight Kizaru? We're probably gonna have to fight Kizaru. Just, you know, oh, we're gonna have to fight a Kainu with the Don't reboot! No! Girl. Come here. I'm gonna smack you around again. Yep. We just beat him and he's back up again? Yep, that's the gloriousness. Oh, Sentamaru! Hello. Knew you'd be here too. Ow! Ow! Where is the pacifista? Come here. Ooh. Pacifista! Seems exploiting your own workers is the best way to save money. That's true. Which is why so many companies do it. Why is he wearing his... What the... Why are you wearing the Soga King outfit? Usopp, what are you doing? You don't even wear that this arc. More pacifista! Of course there's more pacifista. Doflamingo treats his employees properly. No, he doesn't. Doflamingo is the biggest manipulator ever. He uses everyone. That's his thing. They protected Baby 5 from exploitation? No, but he was using Baby 5 the entire time! Oh. He raised her? He freaking trained her to be a living weapon for him! Look, who's using hero power? So he trained kids to be better athletes and soldiers. He trained her specifically to worship him as a god. Exploited her and then ditched her when he didn't need her anymore. Okay, so I'm guessing the pacifista are invulnerable. They will just keep fighting. So we need to stop the enemy and help allies retreat. She betrayed him? No! He was using her from the beginning! And he would have used law too. Oh. Ah, Kizaru. I hate the way he talks. Oh, Kizaru. Oh. Moshi mosh. Bro. Can I take down Kizaru? Or was that just impossible right now? No, I could probably take him down. He has a health bar. You know Dofi's evil! He He just wanted Law to kill himself for him. Like, that's like terrible. He just wanted to be immortal, and he's willing to freaking train a child to die for him. Oh my gosh. Like, Doflamingo is so evil, man. I can't wait to kick his butt. He's using his Logia powers. Stop being a Logia user. Seems normal to me. No! I'm gonna kick your butt, Kizaru. I know it's not canon, but defeat Sentomaru. Oh! I'm guessing Kizaru is playable. Zoro's about to retreat. Where is Zoro? Ah! Where's Kizaru? Appeared in East Wharf. What are the characters on your head so far? There's so many of them. Kizaru is using his Logia again. Stop it! Light human Logia user. Yep, he's using the Glint Glint fruit. I know this. Ah! Zoro has fled! Ah! Dang it, Zoro! Bro. We have a lot of one. We do have Doflamingo up there. Tails, my friend Goodish, Ashley, Mousely, Leon, Heather from Silent Hill. I don't want to replay this right now. You lost? Freaking Zoro died, and so I got kicked out. I wonder if the next one is Amazon Lily. Ace! I miss you, Ace. I miss you every day. Alright, we're good for now. Maybe we'll play, we could play One Piece Odyssey. Ace is a loser, though. Don't diss Ace! Don't diss Ace. Ace is fantastic. Everyone loves Ace. Ace is actually quite high on the popularity poll in Japan right now. He's like number 5. Hello, my fellow diagnosed autism carrier. Hello, meme. Welcome. Am I wrong? I mean, he did lose. Give me a battle he won. Oh. He must have won some battles that we just didn't see. There's the cover story one where he won the one against the Marines. But yeah, then he lost to Blackbeard, and then he lost to, Kainu, and that was pretty much it. Poor Ace. Oh, I miss him. Doflamingo treats his employees great, you just didn't see. Shut up! Doflamingo is terrible. We hate Doflamingo in this house. Blech. You can't have your cake and eat it. I hate Doflamingo. Actually, I kind of want to play as Doflamingo in the thing. His powers are ridiculously strong. House, now cardboard box. I don't live in a cardboard box. I wonder if Astral is streaming it. I think he was planning to. He is not. I've never even watched One Piece because I don't feel like wasting my time with filler. There's actually not that much filler, and you can just skip it. It's not actually a problem. If you look at episode guides, you can easily find out which ones are filler. Most sites that I watch it on actually just mark the filler. So that's what I've done. I've just skipped all the filler. Some people said some of the filler is good, like Marine, I think it's G8, but I'm not really interested in G8. I did watch a short filler arc that was 3 episodes long because it had my favorite character in it, and it was really dumb. Yeah, just skip all the filler and you'll have a good time. It's very good. Some of the padding is rough, though. Some of the padding is a little rough. Because, like, it gets to Dressrosa and then, like... Oh. Dressrosa was a little rough with the padding. I felt that padding in Marineford the most, I think. Even though Marineford... mostly because I was just waiting for Luffy to show up. I'm like, where's my boy? Where's my boy? I need my boy. And it was mostly just like episodes of the high power ones flexing. No, that's not true. Not filler. Going to the store. Okay. Like, it's pretty good. I started watching a show. I don't want to start skipping episodes. I didn't need to look at an episode guide. There's not that many ones that actually have that much. All of One Piece is not filler. Are the ones where Doflamingo wins. Doflamingo never wins. That's his thing. He's not supposed to win. The only time he won, I guess, was in the backstory flashback with Law, but you know. He didn't deserve that win. He freaking cheated. He won against Riku? He did win against Riku. Why does Doflamingo have a higher win rate than Law? Oh, man. That is some good trolling, bro. Freaking, why does my favorite character take the biggest L's? The more you look at the numbers, the more right I am. 26 left. I do have 26 left. Law does not get any wins. Okay, he did eventually win against Virgo, so he has one win. He has one win. Yes, 26 hours. Virgo is a subordinate to Doflamingo, yes. Law took him down in one hit after he got his heart back. Let me know when Law beats Dofi. I want Law to beat Dofi. I want Dofi to come back and Law to easily take him down. I think it'd be really cathartic. But of course, Law is never gonna defeat Dofi because Dofi was the enemy for Luffy to take on. So instead, Law just got brutalized and then to make Luffy go, hey, that's my friend, you can't do that! And then, beat him up in Gear 4. King Kong gun. That's the sad part about Law not being a main character is that he's not supposed to win. He's not supposed to be the winner. He's supposed to get his butt kicked. He's really strong, but you know. Dofi doesn't need gears. Dofi still has upgrades. He got his awakening because he like awakened his devil fruit because he couldn't take down Luffy. Warhammer 40k. Warhammer seems extremely boring to me. I don't know why. I've tried to give it a shot and I was just like, this does not interest me at all. I don't know why. Oh, who's winning the One Piece popularity poll? Phantom was asked to sacrifice one Straw Hat. 70% choose Usopp. No, not Usopp. Oh. I have to check the popularity poll. We have to see if my boy is winning. Let me see. One Piece popularity poll. Who is winning? Objectively correct decision. I like Usopp, but I honestly, if I had to sacrifice one of them, I probably would pick Usopp, even though Usopp is so great. I don't think I voted today. Let me vote. Law. Hello, my boy. I'm voting you. Dofi is most popular Straw Hat. But Dofi isn't even a Straw Hat. What are you talking about? Even Law's not a Straw Hat, and he's closer to Straw Hat. Why would Dofi be a Straw Hat? You top 5 by region. Okay, in Japan, Zoro is winning. Sanji, Luffy, and then Ace. Okay. In Asia, Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Nami. Let's go. He made it onto the board. Oceania, Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, Robin. He made it again. Okay, North America. Come on, don't fail me. Sanji, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Robin. Oh, well, I didn't make it to North America. Central and South America. Sanji, Nami, Zoro, Luffy, and Uta. Uta made it on. Okay. Uta's such a weird pick. She's only in one movie, so it's kind of weird to have her there. Europe. Nami is winning. Let's go. I DM'd you Luffy in a straw hat. What? That's made with AI. What the frig? Even if he wore a straw hat, that doesn't make him a straw hat. Nami, Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, Robin, Middle East. Sanji's winning a lot. Nami, Zoro, Luffy, Robin. I can't believe that Zoro and Nami are more popular than Luffy. How do you know it's AI? Because it's obviously AI. I don't know anything about Vagapunk. I haven't reached that yet. I'm in whole cake. Clanker hater. Africa. Nami, Sanji, Luffy, Zoro, Uta! Uta is... I can't believe Uta is, like, in 2 of the areas. Like, that's crazy. But I think 3 areas had Law, which is good. I'm excited because I want him to win. He probably would have won if he showed up more, but he's been missing, apparently, from the anime and manga for over 1,000 days. I have no idea where he is, though. He cares about following the law. No, not the law. Law, the character. Trafalgar Law. Where? The coolest character with the coolest devil fruit in the history of One Piece. Dofi breaks the law both figuratively and literally. Clip of Dofi absolutely chopping off Law's arm. Look, Crafter. That scene was so brutal. I was just like, no way he just freaking removed Law's arm. That's brutal, man. Like, jeez. Dang. Law's like freaking screaming on the ground. I'm like, yeah, of course you are. We don't like robots in this house. Wait, what's going on? We were talking about One Piece. Around my favorite character got absolutely brutalized. He got his butt kicked bad. He probably is gonna get his ass kicked again and later, probably in Wano, because I know he shows up in Wano, and I'm like, yeah, you're probably gonna lose again, aren't you? Today's Penguin's birthday, though. I'm excited about that. I wonder who else it is. Okay, is it the 4th? What's Penguin and Gein's birthday? Who's Penguin? Penguin is one of the Heart Pirates. It's one of Law's, people. I know it doesn't matter much. He's literally a background character, but he's important enough that he got a name, so... So there's a character named Gein that was in the story that shares his birthday. That's cool. Wait, no, that's Sachi. Is it? It's the 24th. Interesting. Oh, okay, there it is. No, he doesn't share a birthday with anyone. That was Sachi. Sachi shares a birthday with Keen, but Penguin is it's Penguin's birthday today. They're both burned in the same month. Let's go. Guess my knowledge of One Piece is 0 pieces. They're literally background characters. They only get like a few lines. But Law's crew, he has like a few named characters. Is his crew. 2 of them are Sachi and Penguin, who I believe are brothers. That they're like his main crew. He has 3 main people. He has Beppo, Sachi, and Penguin. They're like his 3 main ones. A real fan would have finished all One Piece by now. Takes a long time to watch the episodes, man. I like the Heart Pirates. I want to see more of them. I'm worried that one of them is going to betray the Straw Hats, though. It'll take a long time for a fake fan. Yeah, totally. I zoned out. We'll come back. Dofi is not the main character, but he does keep spouting nonsense that he shouldn't know. Dofi talks his freaking ass off. He's constantly, like, freaking speaking, monologuing at you. Blah, 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 blah. That's all he does. I'm zoned out. Sounds like a main character to me. He's a villain. He's a villain. One of the main villains. Probably the best villain in all of One Piece, but still, just a villain. Nothing more. I wish Luffy killed him. I wish Luffy killed him. He's one of the few characters that deserve to die. But now he has a chance of coming back. But he's probably just gonna be an impelled down for a while. You can be a villain and the main character like Death Note, bruh. I need to finish Death Note. I haven't finished it. I shouldn't be surfing Twitter. I keep surfing Twitter. Like how I said I wasn't gonna talk about One Piece that much today, and then I ended up talking about One Piece. At least we talked about other anime for once. Like we talked about Iruma-kun. Iruma-kun's a fantastic anime. I'd go watch it again. I actually do plan to watch it again. Can't talk about any anime except Beyblade. And Blackjack 21. Blackjack 21 is really good. Where's Astral? Astral said he would stream. Wanted to read him. Beyblade Middle Saga, Shogun Steel No X, and Bay Wheels are the only anime I've watched. I watch a lot of anime. Let's see. Vaguely watched some Pokemon. I watched Pokemon growing up. I kind of wanted to watch the Alola Pokemon because I really like Alola. And it's cute. It's a cute series. I love the art style. And the new series, which, if I remember right, has like Ash's daughter or something like that. I don't know if she actually is his daughter or not. One's in Galar. There's also a new anime segment coming out that will be connected to Wind and Waves, apparently, which is cool. Let's see. Yes, Astral. Astral! You streaming? Pokemon Galactic Battles. Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All, whatever the name of the one before that one is. Pokemon Johto. I watched the original Pokemon, but like the 4 kids, I think. Man, I love these jelly donuts, says an onigiri. And I watched Frontiers? Was that it? Very ill-cultured in anime. You have to watch more anime. You should start with One Piece. Hey, you. Oh, hello, Goodish. Hi. Well, I need to change my thing because I'm not playing Pirate Warriors anymore. Or me wants me to give me, not my me, a nickname. What call? My rival. 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 I'll start with something else. That's what you call my me? Gnome. Gnome. Call you a gnome. Okay, fine. Start with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's a fantastic one to start with. And it's not super long, so... Thank you for 15 stream streak, Goodish. I would say start with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood if you want a cool show that doesn't have any filler. It's fantastic. One of the classics. Something that, if you mention, most people will be like, oh yeah, I've seen that, and it's really good. I think that's a good one. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Fantastic series. I think it only has like 60 episodes. But, like, it feels a lot shorter. Nowhere near ready for those anime. If there's any anime with 4 seasons, that'd be great. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is pretty... How many see? How many episodes of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are there? There's 64 episodes, yeah. If you want something shorter, try watching Welcome to Demon School, Irma-kun. It's not so much well known, but it's pretty short. Each season is like 12 episodes. It's a comedy, but it has some shonen elements that make it really fun. So that's a good one. Inosa? I don't know what that is. I mentioned I tried to watch Sailor Moon. I've never watched Sailor Moon. Original voices. I've heard Mixed things about Sailor Moon. Werewolf game, but in space? Ooh. Not English dub. Oh. Sailor Moon is also really girly. If you're not into girly stuff, then you might not like it. It's Among Us? Genosa is Among Us? I have a bunch of anime. I honestly prefer Pretty Cure to Sailor Moon. I just like it more. Like Star Twinkle Pretty Cure. That one was a fantastic one. Or Soaring Sky. Time loops in each loop, the imposter is different. Ooh. On the darn English dub for Sailor Moon. I believe someone I used to be friends with why I barely started watching the pilot of Sailor Moon. You could try watching Trigun. The English dub of Trigun is very good. Trigun episodes. How many episodes does Trigun have? It only has 26 episodes. And there's also a movie if you want to watch it, but the movie's like non-canon. But also, watch the classic Trigun before you watch Trigun Stampede, because Trigun Stampede completely spoils the entire plot of the original Trigun in the first episode. Like, literally within the first 5 minutes. It, like, reveals some big secret that's, like, the big ending of the original Trigun. So watch the original 1998 Trigun. You can watch the English dub. Fantastic dub. It's great. What? Yeah. You mentioned Pretty Cure. That's another one I've seen friends get involved with, the community of Pretty Cure, and I don't get any of the OC things about it. Pretty Cure is a anime for little girls. It's literally for children. It's extremely wholesome. Some of the series are hit and miss. Some of them aren't that good. So for you, it's a good series. Some of them have more depth to them than others. Star Twinkle was one of the better ones. But then like Delicious Party was not great. But then like Soaring Sky was okay. So like it all depends on each one. But it's not for everyone. If you're not a girl, you probably won't enjoy Pretty Cure that much. I do like wholesome. If you like wholesome, then you might like it. It's so incredibly girly. Like Soaring Sky is the first one where they actually put a male character in it. And he's not like masculine or anything. He gets a cute outfit just like the girls. Trigun is fantastic. I want to watch Trigun again. Oh. I think I have a blister on my lip. Huh. I know it's stupid for a guy like me to say it, but I like Sailor Moon and I can't help it. That's not stupid. If you like Sailor Moon, you like Sailor Moon. And if you like Sailor Moon, you'll probably like Pretty Cure. Just because something's marketed for some gender or group doesn't mean that the other gender or group can't like it either. I will criticize Dofi till the day I die. I liked MLP. I'm a really cool man. MLP was really good. I liked it. I feel like I'd be embarrassed to say I like Sailor Moon in public. Well, Sailor Moon's very popular. And MLP was also really popular. It was fantastic. I loved it. I watched every season of it. Some of the seasons got really weird later on, but MLP was great. Troll fan, shut up. I'll criticize Dofi till the day I die. I will make this man rue the day. I hear everyone hated MLP Season 8. I probably hated that one too then, honestly. Watched A Friendship is Magic MLP when I was younger. Yes! That's the one I watched. It's really good. The other ones aren't that good. The movie that they released was fantastic. I liked the movie. Rainbow Dash was my favorite, and then Pinkie Pie was someone else. What was my second favorite, I think. I also love Cheese Sandwich. She was fantastic. Like, they literally put Weird Al in there and then shipped him with Pinkie Pie. It was fantastic. I love that they canonically ended up as a couple at the end. I was so happy. Someone slapped me. I think my favorite one episode actually was the one where Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich have a duel, and they like the whole episode is a musical. It was fantastic. I see Rainbow Dash as a Rainbow Speed Pegasus. He's super fast. How long are you streaming today? I'm probably gonna finish streaming soon. I played I was like playing a match of Pirate Warriors, and I lost because Zoro died. So I was like, dang nabbit. John Young Butch's earliest VA roles was as Vash in Trigun. I loved Trigun and Vash so much. I actually got the Badlands Rumble Collector's Edition figurine. I have it, and he looks fabulous. Rainbow Dash breaks the sound barrier when she flies. She does. I'm bored and want to bug my friend. My other friends are online. Me both. I love Vash so much. She's so cool. I have the figurine from Badlands Rumble, and I also have the one from the Stampede remake. Honestly, I like the original design a lot better. I like his spiky hair and his coat. I mean, I get why they modernized him, but still, I was like, boo. How would they do that to my Vash? Stampede was good, and I want to watch Stargaze. I hear they brought back Millie! I missed Millie. The original Vash is awesome. Well, bless for your night and stream. Take care, Crafter. God bless. Is Stampede based closer in the manga? I don't remember. Did you finish the first season of Stampede, though? I did, Infinite Metal. I did. I thought it was really cool. Like, my favorite part was, like, when Vash's hair got, like, freaking super spiky and it looked like his original hairstyle. I was just, like, shrieking. I was like, it's my boy! I don't actually know if Stampede's closer to the manga than the original. It's spiky by the end. I was so excited! I was like, they did it! They did it! Gosh darn it, they did it! Oh. She's back. I like Vash a lot. Vash is like, I have actually a really cool poster of Vash in my room too. Well, it's in my living room actually. And so people have asked about it. It's just different from both the anime and manga, but it does bring in some more of the fleshed out concepts from later manga. Not closer to the manga, Stampede Stargaze is essentially a reinterpretation of Trigun. Think the Ultimate Universe from Marvel. That makes sense. The Gung Ho Gun's getting way more backstory and involvement. Crazy. Oh, it looks like Astral finally went live. Let's go. Might raid him soon. I need to rewatch Stargaze so I can, I don't know. Mention our Catholic boy, Wolfwood. I do like Wolfwood. Wolfwood is so cool. Wolfwood is really nifty. I like that he carries... I was like, why are you carrying around a giant cross? And then it's like, whoa, it's a gun. He's very much not Catholic, though. Yeah, he is very much not Catholic. But we like to pretend. We like to pretend. Is it a murder cult? Yeah. We like to pretend that he's Catholic. I don't know who that is, Troll fan. Yeah, I know. But it's funny to say that Wolfwood is Catholic. He carries around a cross. He's gotta be. From Helsing? I have never seen Helsing. Kind of appreciate that they stopped calling him a priest in Stampede. I do too, because he's not a priest. At all. Like, he's not even pretending in the thing. Which is, in Stampede, which is kind of cool. You told me you saw Hellsing. I saw Hellsing abridged. I have not seen Hellsing. I've seen Hellsing abridged. I have not seen Hellsing. Is Alexander Anderson? It's been forever, man. It was like one video that I watched, man. Well, okay, it would be longer than that, but I don't know. I just remember him being like, there was like a dude that was talking about killing Protestants, and then like, I know that the guy got really got mad because they broke his flat screen TV. That's all I remember of the Hellsing abridged. So it's like, yeah, okay. Anderson's the dude that hates Protestants. Got it. It's Alucard with the TV. I know he's not the main guy with the TV. Do you need to watch Hellsing? I think you finally convinced me to never watch Hellsing. Oh man. It's Hellsing is weird from what I hear. I don't know. Do you hate Protestants? No. No. I'm dating a Protestant. Why not? Because we're following the same faith. It's just a little different. It's not heretical to hate them. I mean, to not hate them. It's heretical if you hate them. That's actually heretical. If you don't, you're not supposed to hate people, especially if they're like, they share the same religion. It's a little different. It's like, we have a little different ones, but you know, we have a little different beliefs, but you know. Fun fact, Jesus said love everyone. Exactly. Even if we have different beliefs, like we worship the same God, so like why hate, you know? I just like, I'm not gonna try to convert you, you're not gonna try to convert me. We'll just get along. Yeah, including your enemies. Don't hate your enemies. Shouldn't be a good hobby and convert for the sake of your wife. No. There was not a except for these people. Exactly. Love everyone. Love your enemies. Event conversion or give death a bro. I don't know why there's blister. It's kind of annoying. So it was in the olden days. That doesn't make it right. Dang, Picora is playing Tales from Abyss. I remember watching a playthrough of Tales from Abyss, and all I remember is the main character I called Ab Window because I couldn't remember his name, and he had an ab window. Like, he literally just, like, had a shirt, and his shirt was, like, cut so that you could see his abs. You use violence for conversions, but I think he was right. Exactly. If you force people to convert, then they don't want to actually be Christian. So, like, why would you do that? You make them want to be... Yes, yep, this is why you like Doflamingo, isn't it? Free will is an illusion. Love, Big Brother. Troll fan be doing the trolling. No, Flamingo is not a saint. Okay, like, if he's not even, like, even if you were to say, oh, because of the One Piece logic and they call the Celestial Dragon Saints, but he's not. He's not even that doesn't even count anymore. That doesn't even count anymore. He got kicked out. He got kicked out. Anyway, we're gonna raid Astral. Doesn't he kill people just cuz? Yes. Anyway, we're gonna, before I spoil more of One Piece to Goodish, I'm going to raid Astral. Really living up to the username, he do be. I don't think that counts. Doflamingo just kills people because he's a psycho. Doflamingo is freaking weird. Okay, we're gonna raid Astral. He does not kill people in self-defense. He straight up killed a lot of people just because he could. I just found out who Soga King was. He was not expecting that. Yeah, we're gonna raid Astral. He's an artist. He's drawing me. He's drawing. He's gonna be drawing me, I do believe. I think it was last time I got him to do. Oh, shower time. Yeah, I do need a shower, so it's actually great because he's doing art, so I can shower. Last time he drew a doodle of Law, and I was so excited. I was like, ah! I get to see Law in your style, and he's like, yeah, I drew him. There you go. And then he proceeded to immediately delete it, and I was very sad. Anyway, we're gonna raid Astral. He's drawing. He's doing commissions. He recently got a new setup, so things might be a little bit odd. Base deletion. You're so mean. He's working on his audio setup and everything, so try to help him out if his audio is a little weird. Because he got like a brand new setup. He got like everything brand new basically. So we'll see. Anyway, have a good night or day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you guys. When will I see you guys? Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Tomorrow's Saturday. That means there's a new Irma episode. I'm so excited. Howie zowie. Yay! So I might stream tomorrow or I might not. We'll see. But if I don't stream tomorrow, then I'll see you on Monday. I need to stop the timer. Stop timer. Boop. And then we will we'll do something tomorrow. Maybe we'll play One Piece Odyssey. Because I hear that you unlock some story segments, which is quite cool. And perhaps Law is in one of those. So I would like to play that. Also, the main not the main protagonist, but one of the main dudes that they had that's only in the game is Adio. And he's like really cool. He's dual guns, and I'm gonna figure out more about him. Anyway, have a good one. Obasami. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm not a roach. Bye.